Main thing I would say is just overall enthusiasm. You know, you really came into it, and the whole day from, you know, sort of 12:30 till 12:30, you know, you had that same bounce and that same energy, and you know, just kept going the whole day, kept everyone in check. It was all, you know, that was the main thing. And the three different roles that obviously we asked you to do, you sort of changed on each one, and it was all, it just all flowed really nicely, and it was, yeah, different to anyone that I've ever seen.
I'd say it's not just a DJ, it's not just a celebrant or anything like that, where it's all of them combined. You've got that sort of go-to person throughout the whole day, so everyone knows, like, Roger, he's the one I need to go speak to if anything goes wrong, and just made it easier not having loads of separate people, because you were the one to sort of organise everything. And yeah, that's the thing, like, it wasn't just you there for the DJing, you were there throughout the whole day, so you knew what had been going on earlier in the day, you knew the sort of mood and the setting and everything. And I think that helped people to get on the dance floor straight away, because they knew.
Yeah, exactly, because the guys that had been there for the reception had seen you in the red jacket, and you know, then related to that. But yeah, I'd say the main thing that's got to separate you from other DJs and other people that I've seen doing this sort of thing is mainly for me is the enthusiasm and the fact that you just kept bouncy all day, and it was, you know, very impressive.
That's it, like getting people up before the meal, after the meal, before we even touch the dance floor, people are up dancing, singing, having a laugh, and we've got that all on film.
Yeah.
And like, we'd forgotten about the singing, and it was only when we watched our video from Joe the other day that we were like, oh my god, yeah, remember that? And you just look around and you see everyone having so much fun.
Yeah.
And
great.
like, that's before they've even had the alcohol.
Yeah. It was really good. I would say from the first moment, obviously when I met you at the Manor. You don't mess about at all. You know, and you know exactly what, you know, you highlighted exactly what sort of things you do. You made everything quite clear. There was no kind of misunderstanding. Nothing was ambiguous.
Makes you feel relaxed.
Yeah.
Like, before it was the sort of, before we met you, it was the stress of, oh, we're going to have to organise and run our day. And then as soon as I met you, it was the Westlands wedding fair, my little sister came home straight away, and I was like, we've got to book him, like, things. Met you at the Manor, and Steve was like, yep, that's just going to make the day run smooth.
Yeah.
And, you know, no matter how much money you charge, if it means you and your family are going to relax and enjoy your day, it's worth it. You don't have to worry about mum and dad shouting off, like, right, next person for photos, because you were there doing that. You added that extra special bit to the ceremony. You were there for the music, the lot. It just, yeah, so it just, the amount we could just relax and enjoy the day instead, it was worth every penny.
Yeah, and it got everyone else, you know, up and bouncing, the energy in the room from people from the reception and in the evening do. You know, it was, yeah, just really, really great.
The moments I remember most is I took you outside and we stood on the patio area they've got at the hall, and I said, just look inside, and you could see all our friends and family drinking, eating, dancing, and you could just see how much fun they were having, and thinking, that's all for us.
Yeah,
and
it
like,
made me feel really special.
Yeah. The whole day was just incredible.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah,
Just cheating,
good.
but
Yeah, the whole day was just incredible. I wouldn't change a thing. I tell you, the sand ceremony, people loved that, and like the fact that we've got something unique to keep. And even when we've done like the video, when we've been watching back the wedding video, and being like, oh, that was such a good idea, and like people coming up afterwards like, oh, I've never seen that, it's so unique.
Yeah, that was the best. Like when you said during the ceremony, has anybody ever heard of it? And everyone was like, no. I was like, yes, that's exactly what we wanted. You know, wanted to be completely unique.
Here you are now and go, sand ceremony, what?
Yeah, what's that?
But those photos were so well organised because of you.
Yeah.
That it meant like I wasn't going to turn as blue as I did.
You want your own something blue
Yeah.
because of exactly the
And
organisation.
like, it just made everything ran smooth, and everyone was saying like, oh, you know, just the, like you were saying, the enthusiasm there, like, got everyone going. You got the speeches all organised, and like it was just that little, the personal bits of just introducing them. Where if you didn't have that, it would have just been like, oh, shall I stand up now, or shall I do the speech, or is everyone ready? And
Yeah,
you know,
just made everything flow.
the receiving line, getting that, so like it was just, you know, it was like next person, where otherwise we would have had the chefs after us being like, come on, and just like having you call the entrance, just little bits like that, it just meant it was just that little bit more special for us rather than just walking in.
Yeah, and the main comments from people were just sort of the enthusiasm and the organisation, especially during the photos when it was so chilly. You know, of course, Grandma doesn't really like being bossed about, but that's exactly what we had, wanted you to do, and to get everything organised, and I think ultimately that was, better appreciated from people.
Yes,
Massively.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. As I say, that was exactly what we, sort of hired you to do and wanted you to do, was to make the day more entertaining and fun for the guests, because we've been to other weddings where family and friends have done all the organising and they didn't enjoy it as much.
We've been to weddings where no one's been on the dance floor, and it's like you get to the point where you think, should we just, like, we don't even want to dance, but we're like, should we just go there because it looks awkward?
Yeah.
Where we had a packed dance floor the whole night. We had, there's that, like, the organisation, getting the photos to run smoothly because you knew what photo was going on next. You had the people lining up ready to get in that shot. And the ceremony itself, like, obviously you have the registrar do a little bit, and we got readings from family members, so it was a bit more personal, but doing something like that sound ceremony, it was so unique, and we've got our own jar, like, masterpiece to have, and that's something you can take away, because you don't always have the photos up, you're not going to be watching the video all the time, but it's something that can go up at home and you look at and just think, yeah, that was from our wedding day.
I would definitely recommend Roger.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Unique.
Yeah, unique, different, especially with things like sound ceremony.
Lively.
Yeah.
Organised.
Yeah.
Just
fun.
de-stress for you.
Yeah.